Roux, what on earth are you? It's hard. It's really hard. I'm much faster with CFOP, obviously. I've been using CFOP for like 8 years now. And I've just started trying to use Roux seriously, and obviously I'm a lot slower. We're getting like 40-second solves on Roux, which isn't terrible, but I need to improve. And here is my Roux cube. So let me have a little go at this. Where am I? Done. Roux cube solved. Okay, I did all of that with F2L moves because that's what I naturally go for when I'm speed solving. It's much easier for me in my head to kind of think, okay, this is an edge pairing algorithm, I'm going to match them up and put them in their slot. But I know that that's inefficient and that's kind of wrong for Roux. You also shouldn't use rotations in Roux, which is a really helpful piece of advice that a lot of you mentioned in the last Let's Learn Roux video. So what we're going to be doing today is looking at this Roux cube, going through a couple of solves and just trying to figure out how we can make it less F2L and a little bit more actual Roux. So let me explain that a bit better. So my first instinct is to match up this edge with this center. Okay, done. So then I see these two pieces that need to be paired up. And my first instinct is to go like this and slot it in like that. What were we? Was it there? There it is. But that's just doing F2L moves. That's just doing CFOP. And I wonder if there's a faster way to do this. And I don't know. I don't know if there is or not. And that's the problem I'm having. But I kind of subconsciously do those moves. Actually, I've just seen how this can be faster already. With F2L, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, boom, because you're trying to save your cross. But because we don't have to worry about any of this side of the cube for now, we can go 1, 2. That makes sense. That's interesting. So it takes a lot more thought, because obviously I'm trying to ignore my instinct and try and move past the F2L moves, but it's hard. So here, for example, we have this piece down here and we want to put this piece in. How do we do that? So obviously this isn't something you'd get in F2L, but I just naturally want to bring it up to the top layer because I can see it better and I can work better from there. But I'm trying to think of if there's an easier way to do this in as few moves as possible. We can use this slice, no problem. So what if, oh, I think I see it. What if we bring that piece down here, bring this piece here, bring the M down and then back again. Interesting, let's do that again in case anybody missed it. So essentially what I'm doing is moving the edge out of the way, bringing the corner down here, so that when we bring the edge back it matches them up, and then slotting it in. Wow. I mean, obviously as you can see it's taking me a really long time to get there, and it is faster during a solve to just go for it and just do F2L moves. But let's scramble up again, let's keep going and see if we can kind of break through these weird things that I keep telling myself I need to do. Another problem I have is, like I said, I instinctually go for the edge and center matchup, and that isn't always a good thing. I should also mention now that I'm always solving with the blue, white, red and orange 1x2x3. That's just what I'm doing until I get more comfortable with Roux. It might not always be the best way to do it, but it's the way I'm going to do it. So we have this edge here, obviously. And we have a pair here, and then we have our other pair here. So this corner and this edge. Trying not to rotate as much as possible because I've been told Roux is a non-rotation solve. So whatever. Okay, so I'm going to ignore the fact that this center's wrong, or can I? Maybe I can just, I mean that's a slow move, so we're going to ignore that, and it also messes this guy up. Well, maybe we want that, who knows. So I see that this red, if I move up the M slice, is going to be on top, and this red is on top too. So I'm going to do a U2 plus an M prime, or is that an M? An M clockwise, my apologies. So then, I think the only way we can get that in, oh no, we can do that in 2 moves, 1, 2. But then I have to rotate. But that's 2 moves rather than doing a 1, 2, 3. It's just a 1, 2 plus rotation. So I don't know if that's better or worse. I think you guys are gonna have to let me know. But then we have a nice case up here, 2 same colors. So move the edge out of the way, U2, pair it up at the back, and then slot it in. And then I also got a bit confused in the last video because some people said doing the corner switching, sorry, the center switching algorithm was really good and really fast, and it saves moves, you know, if you're having a hard time pairing them up. But other people said that was terrible and it just took a lot longer. So what is it? I imagine it's probably personal preference, but I don't know. I think it works better for me at the moment just because it's a very fast algorithm that I can do. Just kind of like a, well, on a better cube it would be better. I'm pretty sure this is a width long, which is a terrible 3x3, but what can you do? Okay, so moving on. I see this pair here, I see this blue here. And this is going to be easy enough because I can pair up with 1 move, and then I can match with the edge here. And then, what do I have here? 2 pieces here. So I'm going to do a U prime, I'm going to do a B prime, do the match. No, I can't do the match there. Maybe it's faster to just do the F2L move. 1, 2, 3. And then we built the block. Obviously we need to do the center algorithm, but whatever, it kind of works out. I don't know what that went really quickly and it didn't feel like many moves, but I also feel like I'm doing something wrong. Anybody any idea what I'm doing? Was that a good first block? Okay, tell you what, we'll do one more, see if we can get something interesting. And obviously if there's any really good and more interesting kind of tutorials out there, I'm kind of just doing this with my own intuition at the moment. I haven't looked at a tutorial since I first learned the method itself, so yeah, do let me know if there's a specific video I can look at that will teach me specific cases. I know when we get to the second block that's a lot more difficult. So okay, here we go. So an R2 here, and we'll match up a pair here. And then we have this block here, which obviously is a little bit scrambled up, and we have the edge here. So if we do if we do the R2, we're going to need to match up with the edge somehow. Don't know how. We can also match up these two without messing anything up. So we have our block here, and our edge here. Okay, so how do we do this then? You see, I think I've kind of screwed myself up by building both, because now I'm going to mess up, I'm going to break up one of them at least, unless I do something like that. Let's see, this is on the wrong side, and these two are on the wrong side. So my instinct here is saying, oh, you're going to have to do F2L moves like this, and then an F2L move like that, and then the switching algorithm, which is not helpful. Oh, I get more and more confused with every solve I do. Okay, so what do I need from you guys? if you have any suggestions for videos, websites, algorithms, stuff like that, please let me know, because I'm just sat here struggling to myself, and every time I do a time solve I just revert back to F2L, which is not good. If you have specific suggestions for specific cases, please leave a timestamp or make it obvious, you know, which solve it is, that kind of thing. I know I'm not doing this right. There might be some good stuff in there, there might not be, but it's also taking me a really long time to figure these things out, so I would really appreciate some suggestions. I know you guys can, I know you guys are really good at Roux and you know your stuff, so that would be really helpful. But that's it for me today. I'm going to keep working on it, and in the next Let's Learn Roux video we're going to tackle the other side, and I'm not sure what I'll do in terms of like maybe wrapping up the suggestions from this video and put it in the next video, or do a follow-up video, something like that, but we'll figure it out as we go. But that's it for this video, guys. I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you in advance for all your help. I'm really enjoying doing Roux at the moment. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the journey as well. Have a really great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.